So, Tim, tell me a little bit about this show that you're on. It sounds incredible.
Yeah, sure. I'm on this new show, Deliciousness, on MTV, and it's super fun. There's a just a great cast of people. It's hosted by Tiffany Thiessen of Saved by the Bell and 90210, of course. Kel Mitchell from Keenan and Kel, all of that, and of course Angela Kinsey from The Office, and myself. And it's taken the best, you know, everybody loves to watch people fail and fall and mess things up, and then you combine that with food, and then you have our show Deliciousness. So it's like everybody's setting things on fire or drinking too much and dropping things, or um, you know messing up the mac and cheese and spilling it all over the place. And we sit there and we crack up and we share stories about our love of food, and I think it's super fun.
Nice. And what would you say was the biggest challenge about being on the show?
The biggest challenge about being on the show is just trying not to crack up too hard, because like these clips are crazy, and you think that we're gonna run out of clips of people messing up their food or falling with food, but they keep coming, and they don't stop, and there's like there's just so many. And
I can't even imagine. I mean, I'm a big klutz, so I don't know how I didn't get on there.
Yeah, me too. I think we all have our stories in the past of trying to like get together a recipe and almost setting the kitchen on fire. I've definitely had that happen to me in the past, so I think it's something everybody can relate to and laugh at, and I think it's perfect to watch with your family during the holidays, because we've all been there.
Absolutely. And what was your favorite part about being on the show?
My favorite part of being on the show is honestly like being with this cast of people. The chemistry is so fun. It's really diverse. You actually kind of, when I first sat down to shoot, I thought, wow, this is such a random group of people. And then as we did it, it's like, okay, this makes sense, because we all kind of have like an underlying love of food and appreciation for food. And also it's an interesting dynamic where I would kind of say some off the wall things here and there, and then you have Angela, who kind of brings more of a motherly vibe, where she would look at me, like raise an eyebrow at me, and just and completely look at me like I was crazy. And there were times where I might drop a little hot take about some food, and there's an episode where I said something so crazy that everyone walked off the stage. They couldn't believe that I had this opinion about this food specifically.
Oh my God. I have
Yeah,
to. I can't wait to watch it because I can't imagine you saying something. You're like just so nice that I can't imagine.
they were shocked. Yeah, it's crazy.
And you do have a lot of people from the 90s shows like Tiffany and Cal. What was it working with them? Because I'm sure we're around the same age and growing up with them.
Oh man, it was amazing. At one point I was looking at everybody on stage and I was like, wow, I watched you guys um through my entire life, different stages of my life. Like I grew up watching Kel on Keenan. Well, no, at first it's like Saved by the Bell, and just to be on set with like Kelly Kapowski was crazy. I was over there in the corner just in awe of her. And then to be on set with Kel after watching him on all that, and then of course I love The Office, so being there with Angela was crazy too. And it was awesome. For me it was like, wow, I can't believe I'm up here with these greats.
Yeah. Now, did Kel drink orange soda, or is that something his character? Gotta ask. Gotta ask.
He didn't have any orange soda, but we do make some orange soda references. Yeah, of
I
course, you got
love
to
it.
do
I love. You have to. I'm
it.
surprised he didn't do that on Dancing with the Stars, but
True.
because my group of friends were all obsessed with the '90s Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
so they're going to be so shocked when they see it. It's great. It's great. And now, is Tiffany more like Valerie or more like Kelly?
You know what? She's her own little sassy hosty situation, and it's so great. She kind of lets you know that she loves to drink a lot. And so you kind of see a new side of Kelly, because and we might even have a glass of wine here and there on the show, just to loosen up a little bit. And because there's a lot of clips of people maybe getting a little crazy off some wine or some drinks during the holidays, and it helps us get into the mood, and we all have a really good time.
Nothing wrong with that. I would fit in right in with you guys. So that's incredible. And one thing I like to ask the people I interview is tell me a fun fact about yourself that might surprise your fans.
A fun fact about myself, I don't really grow armpit hair.
Oh, okay. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I just I might have maybe like 5 strands under there. So
Wow, I did not expect that. And I see you're all decked out for the holidays. So, what are some of your favorite holiday traditions?
you know what? I love just being able to, the tree is like one of my favorite things. I love coming home to the tree. I like to leave it up there for a good couple months after Christmas. Um, I just think it feels really homey and nice. I love decorating the tree and setting it up, and I just love being with family and eating. My mom loves to cook, and just being with your loved ones and having good food. It's the best.
Nice. And how do you plan to spend the holidays this year? I know it's a bit crazy out there, but
Yeah, this time it might be a little, I'll probably just be with my wife, and maybe we'll do a little, maybe I'll FaceTime my parents this time just to be safe, um, and also, my wife is expecting, so it's like, it's yeah, so it's a whole new vibe this year.
congratulations. What does she
Thank you.
do?
She's due probably like end of February ish.
So nice. So nice. Did you find out what you're having or
No, we're
is
gonna
it a
wait.
surprise? I like that. I like that. I mean, I
Hmm.
could never do it, but
Right.
and I haven't. Yeah, I could never. I would have to know because I would have to buy everything, and
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that she wants to wait because she's usually a very like she likes to know what's happening so she can prepare beforehand. But this time she's like, "Hey man, let's just see what happens." So yeah,
that's incredible. Congratulations! And I can tell you, you're going to be a wonderful daddy.
thank you.
That's going to be so much fun. And going back to the topic of food, what was your biggest food disaster that you ever had?
I definitely, when I was younger, I was home alone a lot, so I thought I was a fancy little chef with the microwave. So I think one day I was trying to warm up some hot dogs and I just threw the whole packet in there, not realizing that the ink would melt and catch on fire. So so I definitely almost set the kitchen on fire. The hot dog set on fire and I had to run to the sink and try and put it out. Yeah, it was all bad.
Okay, I'll tell you one of mine from when I was a kid. I was
Yeah.
making instant mashed potatoes and I mixed up tablespoon and teaspoon and with
Mm.
salt.
Oh
Uh,
no.
yeah, it was not good, not good.
Just mushy salt.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. So my mom taught me, the difference between a teaspoon and tablespoon. But if it's big T, little T, I just grab it says T. Okay.
And that's why we need those fails so we can learn those lessons. I never threw a pack in the microwave ever again.
Exactly. And what is your favorite food to cook?
Yeah, my favorite food to cook. You know what? I make a really good quesadilla. I feel, I get the tortillas nice and toasty, and then get the cheese nice and melty, and I think I'm good with the quesadillas. My wife's been doing really good trying little recipes, especially over the quarantine. She's getting really good at doing a little of this, a little of that. So we're learning.
Nice, nice. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that with the recipes. I'm doing a 40 by 40 bucket list. And
Mm.
one of my things on my bucket list is cook a recipe, every recipe in a cookbook. And I chose Snoop Dogg's cookbook, and it's actually been really fun. I've been making a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, like what's your favorite thing you've made so far?
So far, I think it's the jerk chicken that I made. I've never made it before, but it came out really good. I'm actually my brother is I call him my bromate because we share a house right now with him, his
Mm.
wife and I. We share a house right now, so I
Hmm.
call him my bromate, and he said it was one of the best things I've made. So
Wow, good job.
thank you, thank you. But my all time favorite thing to cook is either my lasagna or my vodka sauce.
Ooh, yeah. Lasagna's always good.
Well, if you're ever in Pittsburgh, hit me up. I'll make you and your wife and the new little one some lasagna. I'll put it in
For
the
sure.
little thing and make it like pureed.
Yeah, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Nice. And since we're a TV site, what are you watching on TV these days?
What am I watching on TV these days? You know what? I'm about to start the second season of The Mandalorian.
Nice.
I'm excited. I haven't watched anything from the new season yet, so I'm ready to just binge it all, you know?
Yeah, I'm waiting to watch it too because I believe the last episode just came out, so I was just waiting for everything.
Yeah.
So
Same.
yes, nice. Yeah. So you're a big Baby Yoda fan?
I'm just, I grew up a Star Wars fan, and of course, I think Baby Yoda is what helped my wife get into it because she was never a Star Wars person, but she loves Game of Thrones, and so I had to convince her that the Mandalorian is basically like Game of Thrones, except for like arrows, it's just lasers, and so that kind of helped her get into it, and now we can enjoy it together.
Nice. Nice. So what's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh man, you know what? I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with like The Empire Strikes Back. Just the classics, the good old OG ones.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now I knew there was a reason I liked you, and now I know why. And where can we follow you on social media?
You can follow me on to my Instagram. It's just Tim Chantarangsu, my whole name right there. If you want to watch my YouTube videos, youtube.com/Timothy. And if you want to see my face, watch Deliciousness December 14th on MTV, marathon that whole week.
It's gonna happen. Thank you so much for taking time today, and have a wonderful holiday season.
Awesome. You too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Stay safe.
You too. Bye.
Bye, honey.